I'm just pull the base out of the fridge. It's firming up nicely. I'm going to pour half the mixture into there, and half the mixture goes onto the lettuce biscuits for the slice. And a bit more into here. You can see the green flecks from the lemon myrtle.
Just adds a really distinct flavour to it.
Oh, very, very much. Now, this one has, this pack has a use by date of June this year. And I bought it last year, and I've stored it in the refrigerator since I bought it.
And you got that from a health food store?
From a health food store at Erina.
So let's say they struggle to get the lemon myrtle. Can they pluck it fresh from the bush and chop it up?
No.
You have to dry it out.
I have tried using my my bar mix, which had a mini food processor attachment.
You just couldn't quite get it right.
I felt I was actually burning my bar mix out. So the people who do the grinding of the dried leaf into a powder have special machines suitable for doing that particular job. So I tried doing that, thinking, oh, you know, I can do this easily myself. It's not a cheap spice to buy. It's about $10 a packet. Now this is the size packet here, and that costs about $10.
So let's say they can't get it for some reason. Can they use just a very like a lemon rindy, the lemony flavour? It's not ideal, but
not the same. There used to be, people used to make a lemon cheesecake very similar to this years ago. So it's just based on the old chilling cheesecake method, just with lemon myrtle, and I think it's a lot nicer.
Oh, it's very, very tasty.
And
yes.
you can see how I'm lining up with the way the biscuits were underneath, and it's works out quite well. There'll be a little bit of trimmings at the side. I suppose whoever is serving up can save that for themselves for later. And you just trim off the edges. And so I use this for when I do church morning teas, for doing catering events at school, for finger food. It's an ideal recipe for that. So I used a whole packet of lettuce biscuits, and I'm just left with one lettuce biscuit, 2 halves, and that just now needs chilling. It'll be an hour at least before that's ready to eat. You can, if you want to speed things up, put it in the freezer. Now this one, I'm going to garnish it now so you can see it garnished. I've roughly chopped some macadamia nuts to go on top. You could use lemon myrtle leaves. One of the ideal things, if you're making this at the time your lemon myrtle tree, if you have a lemon myrtle tree like I have, when it's in flower, you can actually pluck some of the flowers and put them in the middle as part of the garnish. Most flowers, almost every flower is edible, and if you're not sure, you can always check on Google edible flowers, and there's very few flowers which aren't, and these are my little violets that I picked today. I have
very nice.
These in my garden.
So if the kids need some lemon myrtle, they should just pop over to your place and pluck a bit from your front yard.
No, it's in my backyard.
Oh, it could be awkward.
Yeah,
kids
don't. They can go to school. There's lemon myrtle at school growing.
Lovely.
And I got the plant for us to put in and said, I want to plant this.
That's right. So when the caretaker suddenly sees a whole bunch of kids coming to prune the lemon myrtle tree.
Yeah. It's nice to have in water. You have lemon myrtle flavoured iced water.
Little tea, nice lemon myrtle tea.
Here's my little posy of
Let's have a look here.
violets.
Oh, it looks lovely. Look at that. Beautiful.
So you might have these in your garden. And you can always use these to garnish.
Top tip though, as she said, Google it and make sure it's not a poisonous flower, because that would be a really bad thing
These practically all flowers are, and these are used a lot. These ones people will crystallise. They'll sort of brush them with egg white and dip them in sugar and crystallise to decorate cakes. You've got the bigger versions than these. And there we are in the middle.
Beautiful.
With that.
So there you are,
Don't
lemon
get it
myrtle
chilled.
cheesecake. I cannot wait for that to chill.